Muy buenas a todos, estudiantes del colegio. Continuamos con nuestra aventura en GreedFall. Continuamos exactamente donde lo dejamos, donde rescatamos a mi querido primo Cristian. Y vamos a continuar cumpliendo las misiones, a ver si acabamos de salir de este puerto y nos vamos al nuevo mundo, que es el que yo quiero conocer. Déjame ver en qué lugar está la próxima misión. Capitán Vasco, y aquí tenemos contrabandista. ¿Qué era esto aquí? Avisa al embajador de la Alianza del puente que vas a partir. Imagino que esto sea cuando ya esté listo para irme, ¿no? Vamos a terminar con estas misiones primero. Sí. Estoy acostumbrado a apretar el joystick para correr, como en el último juego que estaba jugando recientemente, que era el Reign Front de Ash, que se corría con eso. Y cada vez que lo aprietas, lo que entra es en sigilo. Y aquí para correr tienes que apretar la tecla A, en caso de que estés usando un control de Xbox 360, que es el que yo estoy usando. Estoy jugando en la PC. Estoy jugando la versión de PC, pero lo estoy jugando con un control de Xbox 360. De 360 no, Xbox One. Tenemos un tesorito aquí. Y entonces vamos a hablar con el capitán, a ver. Habla con Vasco.
Sir, Constantine d'Orsay, future governor of Tir-Fredi. I'm enchanted, Captain. I am eager to board your ship.
Enchanted as well, Your Highness. I hope you enjoy your voyage. Are you ready to leave?
Not quite. I still have a few errands to run for my uncle. What about you?
I'm still without news of my cabin boy, but we will have to do without.
A ver si tengo alguna respuesta.
When
¿Cuándo
did
lo
you
vi por
see
última
your
vez?
cabin boy for the last time?
It's been 2 days since I've had any news at all. It wasn't out of the ordinary until this morning. My men have free shore leave when we're at dock, but the day of departure, every able-bodied sailor must be present on the ship.
¿Algún
Does
conocido en
the boy
Serena?
know anyone in Serene?
Other than fellow Nords, you mean? I don't think so, but it's difficult to be sure.
A ver. ¿Quiénes son sus
This
amigos
Jones,
cercanos?
Does he have any close friends amongst the crew?
In tradition, we are all members of the same family. But yes, there would be Flavio and Lauro.
Might I have a word with them?
As you wish, you'll find them over there, in port.
A ver, pedir ayuda con la mercancía.
I have a favor to ask before we leave.
I'm all ears.
We would like to load some merchandise into your ship's hold.
Impossible. You're too late for that. All merchandise must be registered at the Port Authority, and the formalities are long. So, unless you're asking me to turn smuggler and hide contraband on my vessel.
I wouldn't go that far. We're only talking about a few crates after all.
Well then, they'll have to wait. The next ship for New Serene leaves in a month.
Hellfire. If that shipment doesn't leave today, the commander will have my hide.
Captain, I understand your position, but isn't there some way we can get these crates on board?
I doubt it. Even if I wanted to help you, my quartermaster is a half-crazed bridge troll. He's gotten into his head that a gang of ruffians want to use my ship to pass contraband over to Tir-Fredi. He's placed guards where our cargo is being held before being loaded. All that is not in the warehouse, and noted on the manifest, will be left on the docks. Sorry, but your crates are gonna have to wait until the next ship sets sail.
Sorry, Kurt. At least we tried.
The commander is gonna have my head. I'm sure that's what he wanted in giving me this impossible task.
In that case, we're going to have to doctor the manifest ourselves. It must be at the Harbour Master's office.
Bueno, pues vamos a tener que traer registros barcos en la capitanía del puerto, desastre de los guardias del
Be back
almacén.
soon, Captain.
Son dos opciones, vamos a ver qué se podrá hacer. Pero antes, a ver, este aquí es el almacén, la desaparición del novato y la capitanía del puerto. Bueno, vamos a ver qué se podría hacer por aquí. Almacenes de los nautas.
have any idea how to get in there without being noticed?
Let's take a look around the building. We might find a less conspicuous entrance.
Where is the manifest to be found?
I've already been to the port authorities. They keep the official documents upstairs.
Wow.
To my help!
¡Ay, me vieron!
To the others!
No, no me gusta para nada esto. La situación me lo confunde.
Things are about to get dicey! You're running out of energy. Drink a potion!
Uy, me dio una buena patada.
Move away! Things are about to get dicey! You're running out of energy. Drink a potion!
Bueno, no era eso lo que yo presenté, lo que yo pretendía hacer. Y la reputación la perdí con quién? Con la, me imagino que con la capitanía, ¿no? Bueno. No era precisamente eso lo que yo pretendía hacer. Forzar cerradura nivel 1. Y definitivamente tenía que haber cogido forzar cerradura. A ver. Que yo creo que debo haber alertado todos los guantes que hay aquí. Bueno, venga. No, tengo que forzar la cerradura también. Qué problema. Ah, mira, el manifiesto está aquí. Bueno, se queda trabado en las esquinas. El movimiento de cámara es bastante brusco. Bastante brusco. Forzar cerradura. Y de mis compañeros ninguno tiene la habilidad de forzar cerradura. Déjame ver. A ver, habilidades, armas, ataque especial, habilidades, atributos. No, yo creo que el único que puede tener forzar cerradura soy yo, ¿será? Parece que soy yo el único que las puede tener. Los talentos. Ah, mira, me dieron un punto de talento. Porque aparece aquí con un... Ah, no. Bueno. Aquí está el manifiesto.
Here's the ship's manifest. We only need to add our merchandise to the list.
Llave de celda del puerto de Serene. Pronto, alterado el manifiesto. No precisamente de la manera que yo quería. A ver, estas llaves se miran para esto. No. Y esta aquí. Ah, mira. Gabán de marinero, botas de marinero, guantes de marinero. Y si yo me pongo esta ropa de marinero, ¿será que los confundo? Porque ya me habían dicho que podía confundirlos si me vestía como ciertas facciones. A ver. Esclavina vieja del puerto de cuero. Gabán de marinero. A ver, si me hago pasar por marinero. Guantes de marinero. Y piernas. Botas de marinero. Parezco marinero.
If you wore a Naut uniform and you were able to keep your mark hidden from them, they might let us in, unless we just offered them a drink. These sailors rarely refuse one.
Este consejo podía haberme lo dado antes de yo entrar y matar a todos los marineros.
I'll just need to find the proper ingredients, but it's doable.
Tenemos aquí la prisión Interroga al protagonista sobre los herejes. Vamos a ver si los confundo. A ver las misiones aquí. La gran salida, misiones secundarias. Así que tenemos... Investiga la desaparición de un novatonauta. Encuentra protagonistas sobre los herejes. Vamos a esta misión aquí. A ver. Bueno, evidentemente me están confundiendo con un marinero. Perfecto, funcionó.
Are you the smuggler?
You snuck yourself in here just to ask me that question? If this is some sort of trick to get me to admit to some crime, you are truly twisted.
You can see for yourself that I'm no Nord. Come now. Are you the one I'm looking for?
I'm already locked up. What more do I risk? Yes, I am a smuggler. But I'm not the only one in this city.
I'm searching for a couple fleeing to Leme. They're trying to leave the city discreetly. Have they contacted you?
You certainly can't imagine I'm going to answer you without getting something in exchange. I don't really think of my clients as kin, but I'd never betray any of them for free.
A real saint you are. How about your freedom in exchange for your loyalty? Tell me where I can find them and I'll open this cage.
That works for me. Your two Telemites are hidden in a warehouse behind this very prison. They must be waiting for me, but you might want to be quick about it. If the Nauts get their hands on them, they'll find themselves in this same cage.
Thank you.
Anytime. And these doors? You're gonna open them, right?
Libera al contrabandista. Bien, las llaves que cogí ahí. ¿Dónde está? Aquí está.
Thank you, my lord. And don't worry about me. I'll slip outside without being seen.
Bueno, contrabandista suelto. Ahora vamos a buscar a los herejes. Espero que no se den cuenta que acabo de soltar al hombre. Chao. ¿Quiénes son estos?
Hello? What can I do for you?
We're the relay. You're dismissed.
Finally! We were starting to grow moss. Courage, me hearties. The path is clear. We should notify the men. They need all the time they can get.
¿Qué es lo que tengo que hacer aquí? Voy a ver a los herejes en su escondite. Que es aquí mismo. ¿Dónde están? Debe estar arriba o abajo. Aquí están.
Who is there?
May the Illuminated save us. Did the smuggler send you?
The man to which you are referring was arrested and thrown into prison, but revealed to me your hiding place.
Oh, the traitor!
Have you come to deliver us to the Inquisition then? Please, please, have pity on our souls. We have committed no crime. We are not heretics. We are nothing more than historians.
In that case, why is the ambassador of Teleme so concerned about your teachings? Why is the Inquisition looking for you, and why are you hiding?
Our only error was wanting to publish our work.
It's true. We presented our research, but it didn't please the censor. And here you have the result.
We fled all the way to Serene, thinking we would be safe. But the Inquisition wants to silence us so badly that they followed us here.
Entonces, a ver, su investigación.
Tell me more about your research. What about it is so horrifying that it would provoke such a fuss?
Our work concerned the teachings of St. Lucius.
The disciple of Saint Matthias. The one who returned to Teleme after traveling with his master.
The very same. His writing was carefully preserved, but never seriously.
Este tipo tiene una cara de demonio.
With the discovery of
Se parece al emperador Min de Flash.
We wanted to verify if this island could have been the faraway place that he spoke of. The Eden of Saint Matthias.
And? What did you find?
Teofredi is without any doubt the land that our Saint Matthias and his disciples went to. But The text that we discovered was radically different from what we expected to find.
In the original text, St. Lucius doesn't speak of an Eden, of the paradise of the illuminated. He speaks of a voice that came from the depths of the earth, which convinced St. Matthias to stay there.
It was written in black and white, and there is no doubt about it. The original was written in Lucius.
Yo con esa cara de diablo ya te hubiera quemado ya, loco.
I understand now what that text has cost you. This voice from the depths sounds more the power of a demon than a saint.
The sacred texts are always difficult to interpret, but what is written is written.
Did you try speaking with the censors? You could forget what you have discovered, perhaps.
Oh, we have signed already an abjugation stating that we misunderstood the sacred texts of St. Lucius. We were even ready to say that we had never seen the true text, or anything else that would have pleased them.
It served no purpose. It's our lives they are after.
Who were you hoping would give you asylum?
We were hoping to reach Al-Sad. The Inquisition won't chase us into the den of their enemies.
Our research won't interest the Bridge Alliance, or at least I doubt it. But at least we'll be safe.
By entering Al-Sad as clandestines, you risk being taken for spies.
That would be better than being burned at the stake.
Seguro.
I see. Well, you have no other choice but to run and seek refuge in enemy territories.
I beg of you, please do not deliver us to them. Let us continue on this path.
A ver, no sé, arrestarlo o ponerles a hablar con el embajador de la Serpiente. A
I
ver.
could have a word with the good Dr. Sahin, the ambassador of the Bridge Alliance. If he can be persuaded to offer you asylum, you would be saved.
Your goodness honors you. May the illuminated forever light your path.
If I manage to convince the ambassador, you'll need to refrain from that sort of blessing. Stay here. I'll be back.
Bien, convence al embajador. No sé por qué algo me dice que el embajador me va a pedir otro favor.
Have you spoken with the ambassador? Has he
Todavía no.
accepted to give us refuge?
A ver qué. Cosa de cerradura nivel 1. Entonces busquemos informa a los porteadores. Vamos a informar a los porteadores. Para acá. Un segundo. Yo continúo apretando el... Vamos a informar a los porteadores queridos. Yo sigo apretando el stick inferior cuando...
Captain, sir, we were given orders to wait here with the merchandise.
The way is clear. It's time to get going.
Do your best to be quick and quiet about it. You won't have much time to move it.
Don't you be worrying now. We're off.
The warehouse is at the end to the right there. You can't miss it.
Move out. Quick steps.
Excepto por el hecho de que está lleno de marineros. Bueno, por lo menos soy mi reputación con la guardia de la moneda. Así que ahora hablar con el contramaestre de la guardia de la moneda en Nueva Sereni. Ajá, muy bien. Vamos a hablar con él para finalizar esa misión. Que el tipo está... ¿Dónde es que está? ¿Dónde es que está el de la guardia? Ah, está aquí. No, tampoco. ¿Dónde es que está el tipo de la moneda, chico? Habla con el contramaestre del cuartel de la guardia de la moneda en Nueva Serena. que venir aquí. Cuartel de la Guardia de la Moneda. De paso voy a hablar ya con el embajador que está por allá también. ¿Dónde que está? Está aquí.
So you're back. Right then. What about our
Misión
business?
cumplida, jefe.
We can guarantee that your merchandise will leave with us.
Thank you, Your Excellency. And bravo, Kurt. The commander will be most pleased.
The cargo shall make the voyage. But who will be at its reception once it's arrived?
That shall be your next mission. Once you've reached New Serene, go and find the quartermaster. He will give you new instructions. Until then, I wish you a safe and pleasant voyage, Your Excellency. Kurt, good luck.
Muchas gracias. Ahora, la próxima misión. Está bueno, ya hay que esperar en Nueva Sereni. Ahora vamos a la casa, terminar la casa herética de este equipo. No hay nada que revisar por aquí. Algún secretico, algún... Vaya. Bueno, aquí se fue salir al otro lado. ¿Qué es esto? Carta abandonada. Espero que te entreguen esta cuerda cuando al fin vuelvas de Al-Sad. Si resulta que aún queda alguien vivo que te la pueda dar. Ya casi no puedo ver y me resulta difícil escribir. Lo siento, Dios mío, no te puedo dejar mucho. Sin duda los saqueadores ya habrán lanzado un precio de librería. Pero quizás no haya encontrado el cofre escondido en casa. Cuídate, hijo mío. Y si te lo permite el dinero, huye a esa isla mágica que dicen que está libre de todo mal. Tu padre que te quiere. Muy bonito. ¿Y dónde está la casa de ese hombre? Que evidentemente está muerto. A ver si lo marcan en el mapa. No. Almacén de la familia Fontaine. Cuartel de la Guardia de la Moneda. Guardia de los maleantes. Imagino que ahí te vas a tener que entrar en algún momento. Almacén. Esto es el almacén de la prisión que tenemos por aquí. Casa de la familia Fontaine. Embajada de Delaney. Bueno, vámonos a la embajada. Y aquí no hay salida. Sí, por aquí mira. Sería por aquí. Creo que puedo quitarme mi ropa de... Esa ropa de marinero, No tengo ningún collar. Que esta tiene mejor calidad. Sinceramente la ropa de marinero tiene mejor calidad. Vamos a quedarme con la ropa de marinero.
Come closer now, good people. Don't be afraid. Come, celebrate the miracle of science. You won't believe your eyes. This discovery will give you faith in existence.
A ver, ¿puedo hablar contigo? No.
Come one, come all. Citizens of Serene, come to me. You will
Wow. Esta es la casa del embajador.
Your Excellency, Lord de Sade, I have been told that you were named legate. Congratulations. Those are great responsibilities for someone as young as yourself. But you will bring honor upon your family and the congregation. Of that I'm certain.
I thank you, Excellency. I've come here to inform you of our departure for Tearfredi. My cousin Constantine is about to take up office as governor of New Serene, and I'm accompanying him.
I had no idea you would be leaving so quickly. What a shame. I had thought... Well, then, that is a pity. Have a pleasant voyage. A brilliant future awaits you. They say that it is a marvelous island.
You seem slightly hesitant. Please, tell me what troubles you.
A rather unscrupulous individual has been sowing trouble in
Sabía que me iba a dar otra misión.
A charlatan passing himself off as an alchemist.
Do people actually give credence to these lies?
Alas, yes. They snatch up his celebrated panacea. Remedies worse than the ill, believe me. As you can well imagine, alchemists are our pride. This vulgar trickster casts dirt upon their reputation and our own at the same time. In any city of the Bridge Alliance, we would have arrested him. But here, we respect your laws.
I shall see what I can do, but make no promises. My departure is imminent.
I thank you, Excellency. And I am pleased to see you have taken so well to your new functions of diplomacy. The man operates in the city center. He is said to be clever and mean. Be careful.
Okay. Ahora vamos a ver,
I would like to talk to you about a rather delicate matter.
I am listening.
A couple of historians have made a recent discovery concerning the Chaos, the founder of the mythical Teleme. And it seems that this is not to the liking of the Illuminated, or at least his more fervent subjects.
These sinister hypocrites are going to want to burn them at the stake.
Without a doubt. And that's why these poor people are begging you to offer them asylum.
I would volunteer and consent to take them under my protection. But one good deed deserves another.
You would like me to first take care of your charlatan?
You will certainly prove to be an excellent...
Sabía que me iba a pedir el favorcito. Bueno, vamos a...
I need to be going. Goodbye, Excellency.
Goodbye, Lord de Sade.
Vamos a ocuparnos del charlatán. No queda más nada que resolver aquí. Bien. Pues vamos a ver al tal charlatán. Creo que era aquel lugar donde intenté hablar con aquel hombre y no funcionó. Así que vamos de nuevo para allá. Hay algo aquí. Que aparte no lo he explorado, ¿no? No hay más nada para allá. Vamos a buscar al charlatancito.
Citizens, I present to you Panacea, the absolute cure of everything. Toothache, stomach ailment, and even an open wound. This potion heals all of that. And more still, this little phial is the product of years of research and intensive labor. I hear you asking if this remedy can heal one from the malady.
Yo realmente no le compraría nada a un tipo que tiene unas ratas colgadas de la tienda, pero bueno.
But your question is legitimate. I am so close to finding the cure. But the Malachor isn't the only ailment causing you to suffer. Not true? Then don't miss out on this chance and give yourself a healthy and energized life. Rejoice! A phial only costs a few coins, and well worth it to make your life shiny and new again.
Does it really heal everything, your potion?
Everything, Absolutely everything. Except the Malachor, of course. That being said, it is known that those in top health resist the Malachor best of all. Then don't throw away this chance. Think of all the pains that this potion could help you avoid.
You are right. It's a deal. I'm gonna take 2.
There's a man that knows a good deal when he sees one. Hurry now. There won't be enough for everyone.
There he is. He's our man, no doubt.
His speech is well polished. I even feel like buying some.
And if we had a word with him?
Ah, you're finally tempted.
In all honesty, I haven't made up my mind yet. I want to be certain that I'm not dealing with a charlatan.
In this day and age, I can't blame you. What might I do to convince you?
Will you drink one of your potions to prove your good faith?
Of course. I take a little sip every morning. But, as I'm in perfect health, you won't be able to verify the improvement in my condition. But, if it helps you make up your mind, give me just a moment. There now. As you see, I am still in excellent condition.
Come on now, I saw you take that vial out of your pocket. Nothing proves that it's the same potion that you sell to your clients.
As a man of science, I consider skepticism a remarkable quality. But in your case, it is not skepticism, but blindness.
We need to steal one of these potions and force him to drink it.
Brilliant idea, Kurt. Let's take a look at his cart.
La carreta está por allá atrás, así que para acceder a ella vamos a tener que dar la vuelta, mejor dicho. Déjame ir en sigilo, no voy a hacer que... ¡Ay! Venga.
Drink a potion. Move away. Things are about to get dicey.
Subí de nivel. Bien. Porque había unos saqueadores cuidando la carreta. Carta del tabernero al sirviente. El alquimista raro la lanza me alquiló una habitación. Nos dijo específicamente que no la limpiáramos durante su estancia. Ese viejo estúpido no querrá que le rompamos algún frasco o algo, así que déjenlo en su posible. El cliente siempre tiene la razón. Puede que haya algo interesante ahí. Esta página está en cuenta por una letra pequeña y casi legible. Resultado de experimentos, observaciones pacientes y símbolos incomprensibles. Pero la complejidad de algunas fórmulas no deja lugar a dudas. El autor era un verdadero alquimista y sin duda un gran experto. Antídoto de charlatán. ¿Qué más hay por aquí? Poción de neblina. Aumenta el sigilo. Déjame ponerme mis habilidades. A ver qué habilidades puedo mejorar. Anillo de magia divina. Permite utilizar anillos de magia divina. Ataque básico, proyectil de la sombra. Ataque desequilibrante. Impacto de las sombras. Ah, qué interesante. ¿Y esto aquí qué hace? Éstasis. Inmoviliza por completo al enemigo mientras dure el efecto. El efecto se anula si el enemigo recibe daño. Útil para neutralizar temporalmente un oponente fuerte y ganar tiempo para eliminar a los demás. Muy útil. Permite usar pistolas. 2 puntos. Armas pesadas, una mano. Ese ya lo tengo ya. Ah, estas son las que ya tengo ya. Estas son las que ya tengo activadas. Entonces, esto aquí que es. Estancamiento, estasis, dura más. ¿Por qué no tengo estabilidad? No lo tengo que pagar. Los ataques más pesados de una mano infligen más daño. Proyectil de la sombra, impacto de la sombra inflige más daño. Creo que me voy a quedar con esta. De atributos no tengo nada. Y talentos tampoco. Evidentemente esto hay que irlo desbloqueando. Se puede restablecer con un cristal de memoria, pero no tengo ninguno. Esa hubiera sido interesante equiparme arma de fuego. ¿Cómo era que podía equiparme las habilidades? No. ¿Por qué no puedo verle éxtasis? Hechizos, éxtasis, asignar. Ah, a ver, a ver, a ver. Ah, hombre. Ahora sí. Bien. Entonces vamos a la taberna del señor. A ver si encontramos algo interesante por ahí. La taberna está aquí. Hay una entrada secreta. Esa es la taberna. Pero creo que tiene una entrada por aquí. Ah, no, ese es el cuartel. Bien, entremos a la taberna. Ey, ey, ey. Te quedes trabado con la decoración de la calle. Muy bien. Entonces...
Tavern keeper.
I see you're back. Can I pour you something this time?
No dice nada sobre el...
I need to be off. Farewell.
Goodbye.
No tiene nada que decirme en cuanto al charlatán. Así que vamos a buscar por aquí. Ok, por aquí, monedas de oro, tacos metálicos. Eran exactamente los tacos metálicos que hubiera necesitado para reparar las sillas del tabernero, pero bueno. ¿Cuál será la habitación que está usando el alquimista? Esto quise ver. No. Me entristece enormemente saber que no ha encontrado la paz que espera en Serene de su advertida de la academia. La situación es deplorable. Aquellos a los que se acusó ahora se comportan como si las reglas no se aplicaran a ellos y realizan múltiples experimentos cuestionables y no hay nada que podamos hacer el resto excepto intentar pasar desapercibidos. Espero de verdad que acabe encontrando un lugar en el que pueda estar en paz, su amigo. Bueno, parece que el hombre realmente es alquimista. No veo más nada sospechoso aquí. Esto que no se abre. Bueno. Llave del almacén del tabernero. No puedo abrirlo. Realmente abrir cerradura me hubiera sido muy útil. Así que vamos a buscar el almacén del tabernero. ¿Será este aquí? No. No. El almacén debe ser este de aquí.
don't have the key.
¿Cómo que no? ¿Y la que acabo de coger? Vamos a ver qué esconde aquí el tabernero. Llave del tabernero. Tacos metálicos. Ah. Ah, pues... pensé que salía a otro lugar. Pues vi al mismo lugar donde estaban las personas enfermas. Bueno, pues vámonos. Espero que el tabernero no se entere que estuvimos aquí y robamos sus cosas, ¿no? Vamos a ver hasta el alquimista este, a ver qué tal.
Have you finally made up your mind?
I happen to have a vial of your medicine. Would you be willing to drink it in front of us? To prove that there is no risk?
This bullying is trying my patience. I'm beginning to suspect that you might be working for a rival.
You refuse to taste it?
You might have put something in it to cause me harm or further disgrace.
No, look. The vial is still sealed. It comes straight from your stock.
And you dare challenge me when you have just admitted to being a thief?
Come now. You can see for yourself that I'm gladly returning your vial, so that you might drink it in front of witnesses. This might help to dissipate my doubts, as well as those of these brave folk.
Yes, no, You don't have the right!
Damnation. He got away. He can't have gone far.
Find him before his head ends up on a spike.
Think back to the note that we found. We need to take a look at the tavern. He won't leave the city without his belongings.
Pues vamos aquí. ¿Y qué es aquello? Bueno, hay unas personas gritando ahí. Debe estar aquí.
You again? What are you doing in my room?
I'm not the only one that has found you. Have you seen the mob that is gathering in the street?
I'm neither deaf nor blind. By the spheres. Why didn't I leave the city while there was still time?
The Alliance ambassador is quite unsettled by your commerce, and he is the one who sent me.
Sahin. Him again. Ruining my career wasn't enough for him. He's the very reason I had to leave the Alliance. And here I am, playing the part of the potion maker. Me, who was once a respected member of the Academy of Al-Sad.
Why does Sahin bear you such hatred?
I wasn't fortunate enough to oppose certain great minds of the Academy. To criticize their methodology. I saw them inflicting torture on sick prisoners. Making them drink the most vile poisons. To find a remedy to the Malachor they won't hesitate to kill. I could not keep my silence.
It is for an act of courage that you fell from grace and earned Sahin's hatred.
A ver, por las
Are you
pociones
not
que venden.
ashamed to have poisoned those poor souls?
These potions are not harmful. That is to say that they don't contain any harmful ingredients.
But you could just as easily produce real healing potions. So why don't you?
You don't understand. I fled. But I haven't put a stop to my own research. This potion is an attempt to create in those who drink it a resistance to the Malachor.
So you manipulate people to use as experimental fodder. That is completely unethical.
I don't have a choice.
Bueno, lo que haces hoy en día también.
Harm them, I assure you.
If this potion were inoffensive, then why wouldn't you drink it when I offered it to you?
I ran tests on myself for such a long time that I ended up becoming intolerant to it. A small sip of this mixture provokes in me now
Entonces no es tan buena, ¿no?
a violent reaction. I mean, the mob would have been furious in any case, but a normal dose, I assure you, is without risk.
Dr. Sahin warned me that you were an imposter.
That doesn't surprise me coming from him. I was a master alchemist. I understand if you don't believe me after all that, but I have a number of documents to prove it. I would still be one if Sahin hadn't set up a chain of machinations to disgrace me.
Your methods don't seem so different than those of your colleagues.
I don't torture people. And this potion only has side effects in high doses.
Perhaps, but you're hurting innocents. I cannot let your commerce continue.
So, what are you going to do with me, sir?
Eso,
I'm
hemos
going
ido
to
a la
help you
salida, al
leave the
final de la
city,
jornada.
but you must promise never to return.
I swear it.
Very well then. I need to first get you away from those who want to see you hanged.
If we can't find a way to sneak out of here discreetly, we will have to confront the populace.
I haven't lost hope that I'll be able to help them hear reason.
It would be better if I remain hidden while waiting.
No, ya encontramos una puerta, ven.
So, did you find a way to get me out of this hornet's nest?
Yes. I need to get you out of here. I have unlocked the service entrance. You will be able to sneak out of there discreetly.
Without being skinned alive by the mob?
You need to remain prudent. I will escort you to your cart.
I follow you.
Let's sneak out the back.
I hope we don't run into any unhappy patients.
¿Dónde está? Venga. Era esta puerta aquí. Pronto, puedes irte. ¿Y ahora por dónde? Por aquí. Pero aquí está cerrado. Bueno, ¿será que puede saltar?
Angry customers. And we have no choice but to go this way?
Bueno, salió también como yo quería.
Drink a potion. Move away. Things are about to get dicey. You're running out of energy. Drink a potion.
Bien. Continuamos. ¿Dónde están? Que no lo veo. Pronto.
Running out of energy. Drink a potion. Careful, green blood. You're wounded. You're running out of energy. Drink a potion.
Voy a pausar aquí, a ver. Por aquí.
Are your boots worn through? Is your hat out of style? Does your vest belong to
Voy a pasar con este comerciante a ver si puedo vender mis ropas. Las que no estoy usando. ¿Y ahora dónde? Aquí.
My cart, finally. I owe you my life. How can I ever thank you?
Just do us the favor of never coming back. And stop this deceitful commerce.
Have no worries about that. I'm not going to forget this lesson.
¿Tú vas a
anytime
querer en él?
soon.
Move along now. Get out of here while there's still time.
Would you accept this as a token of my gratitude? Farewell, my lord.
Monedas de oro. Evitar el camino.
Your Excellency.
Lord de Sade.
A ver.
I tracked down your man near the coin guard barracks.
Finally. Did you capture him?
Let's just say I put an end to his activities. His reputation in Serene is forever tarnished. Matters turned out a little more complicated than anticipated.
No, voy a verme
We
bien con él.
managed to slip through our fingers.
Once again. That man is part eel.
We followed his trail to the Coin Guard Tavern, but he had already escaped. All the same, you have nothing to fear. He will never step foot in Serene again.
We'll eventually catch up with him and deliver the punishment that his crimes deserve. Governor Burhan will be happy to learn that such an amiable legate will soon cross the shores of Tir Fredi. Thank you for your help, Excellency, and allow me to offer you this modest gift for your voyage.
I need to be going. Goodbye, Excellency.
Goodbye, Lord de Sade.
Bueno, primero vamos a hablar sobre
Your
los
Excellency.
herejes.
Lord de Sade.
Qué emocionado él me saluda cada vez que...
Now that your affair is taken care of, are you planning on helping the historians I spoke to you about?
We are willing. Where are they to be found at this time?
At the port of Serene. They were hoping to stow away discreetly on a vessel to Al-Sad.
Very well. I shall send an escort immediately to take them somewhere safe.
Bueno,
I need
chao.
to be going. Goodbye, Excellency.
Goodbye, Lord de Sade.
We owe you our lives. We are eternally grateful.
It was nothing. I hope you won't have too much difficulty adapting to your new country.
If you would allow me, I would like to give you this. It's not much, but it is all that we possess.
Farewell.
You have a kind heart, Greenblood. It'll be the end of you, but that doesn't bother me. I wouldn't have wanted those poor buggers to end up on a burning pyre.
It would seem that I'm not the only one with a tender heart. Your Excellency.
Lord de Sade.
No, de Sade. Tenía que informarlo. Ah, no, ahora tengo que informar al otro.
I need to be going.
Al primero con el que hablé, al
Goodbye,
cardenal.
Excellency.
Goodbye, Lord de Sade.
A ver, que me dieron otro nivel. Y vamos a mejorar. Me gustaría tener la habilidad de las armas de fuego, pero para eso necesito 2 puntos. Aumenta ligeramente la velocidad de encadenamiento, los impactos de sombras. Esta sí dura más. Voy a guardar los puntos para desbloquear las armas de fuego. Me interesa mucho. Entonces vamos a guardar ese punto. Ah, déjame ver. Hablar con el embajador.
Good day, Excellency.
Sir de Sade, to what do I owe the pleasure?
it pains me to inform you that the heretics you seek have fled.
Curse them! How could that possibly have happened?
Yo los ayudé. Agotar la
After I
verdad.
heard the case they made for themselves, I decided to let them escape.
What are you saying?
They convinced me that your accusations have nothing to do with heresy, and that their only crime was discovering historical truths denied by Ptolemy.
And you gave credence to the lies preferred by these blasphemers. Their historical truths are nothing but nonsense, fabricated to undermine the foundations of Ptolemy. The simple act to have proffered such horrors proves the fact that they are heretics. I fear that your youth and kind heart has blinded you, de Sade. That is a shame. I was expecting more from a young legate who seemed sensitive to our magic.
Ajá, perdí reputación. Debe haberle
I
mentido.
must be going.
Bueno,
Farewell, Excellency.
chao.
May the light guide you, de Sade.
¿En qué lugar se marcan las reputaciones aquí? Ah, aquí está. Congregación de mercaderes amistosa, alianza del puente sospechosa, Teleme sospechosa, guardia de la moneda sospechosa, nota insular sospechosa. Todo es sospechoso con todo el mundo. Así que, bueno. Ahora, ¿qué más queda por hacer? De las misiones secundarias, la mercancía de la guardia de la moneda, esto hay que hablar con el capitán. Ah, no, este hay que hablar ya en la otra isla. Y investiga la desaparición del novato. Así que falta el novato. ¿Dónde era que estaba aquel mercader? Este mercader. Voy a vender todas esas armaduras viejas que tengo aquí que no me sirven de nada.
You'll find all you need. Welcome. It's such a pleasure to see you again. Have you seen anything to your liking? What might I help you with?
Vendamos. A ver, a ver, a ver. Tenemos un reguero de sombrero viejo aquí que no sirve de nada. No. Este no sé si venderlo. El sombrero de bandido quizás me sirva para disfrazarme de bandido. No creo que haya más nada para vender aquí. Estos son componentes, ingredientes, consumibles, armaduras, armas, sable viejo, oxidado. A ver. No sirve de nada.
Thank you for your visit. See you soon.
Chao. Había dos opciones, o entrar al almacén. Hay dos opciones por aquí. ¿Será este aquí? Flavia.
Good day. Someone told me that you're a friend of Jonas's, the young cabin boy who's gone missing.
That's right, yeah. Are you looking for him?
Yes. Your captain asked me to go and find him.
Happy to hear he's taken the disappearance seriously. What can I do for you?
When did you last see him?
2 days ago, in the evening. We went to have a drink in the tavern. Jonas, Lauro, and myself.
Did anything seem out of the ordinary? Was he troubled?
Maybe a tad troubled. Like he was somewhere else.
Why would that be? Give me your best guess.
Boy,
Estaba
I
drogado.
haven't the faintest idea.
Do you think he could have made himself any enemies?
I wouldn't think that for a moment. Jonas has a good heart and he steers clear of trouble and troublemakers.
What does Jonas do in his free time, when you're on land?
He just hangs around here or there. You know the cabin boys don't have half a sailor's wages. And when evening comes, we usually go down the tavern with good old Lauro.
Did he ever have one too many?
Never. He sips his pint like it was bad medicine. One drink lasts him the whole night.
Bueno, hija, no me está dando ninguna pista.
Does he know anyone in Serene?
No one, far as I know.
I don't know where to start with this. Do you have any idea?
No. Lauro won't stop telling anyone who will lend him an ear that the boy was carried off by thugs.
And you don't believe him?
I like Lauro, don't get me wrong, he's like a brother. But to be honest, he drinks a little more than he should. The itch for a drink gets us all, but to him more than others, and when you drink too much, the imagination wanders. Here, yesterday, it was me who tied one over, and I thought I heard Jonas's voice by the canal. I called back to him, as you guessed, but then nothing. Drink. It blurs the senses.
No a las drogas.
I need to be going. Farewell.
Bueno, no me dijiste nada, fulanita. Tengo 2 clientes, no quiero ir a alzar. Los inquisidores le pisan los talones, lo que no me va a facilitar el trabajo. Creo que puedo mantenerlo en un barco sin llamar la atención. Y Esto era una pista para buscar a los herejes, pero bueno, ya ese problema está resuelto ya. Acaban de marinero. Es mejor que tengo. No, es el mismo que tengo. Exactamente el mismo. Así que vamos a continuar. Hablemos con el otro colega.
Good day, sailor. I've been told that you know the missing cabin boy well. Is that right?
You talking about Jonas? You bet your stars I know him. But like I've been crying to the 9 death winds, he didn't go missing, he was taken.
Were you a witness to the event?
Yes, I was. Even though I'd had a few tumblers in the belly, I hadn't yet lost my head. The other day, in the tavern, I saw him talking to a well-dressed man, surrounded by some other sly ruffians. And then when we left, him and I, Flavia left a little earlier, you understand? Well, those brutes were there, waiting for him. They just up and took him like that. Grabbed his arms and poof, gone. Vanished.
Why didn't you intervene?
I tried to, believe me. But my legs betrayed me. Wavering they were. And I fell into the gutter.
Did you report this to the captain?
Unfortunately not. I know all too well what weight my words carry. Even Flavia treated me like a drunken fool. And the captain? No, not telling him that. I still have some pride left. You get me?
A ver, solo secuestradores.
Why would anyone want to snatch a mere cabin boy?
How would I know? Jonas is a gentle boy who keeps his head down. You think my story is nothing but mist too, don't you?
It's just that I can't imagine a gang of thugs hoping to get a ransom for a cabin boy. Did Jonas seem troubled to you, the night he disappeared?
Maybe. For sure he wasn't his usual self.
Do you know what was on his mind?
No. No idea.
Did anyone else see the kidnapping?
There was still a small crowd in the tavern. But outside, I seem to recall that regular being there. We play cards with him from time to time. Kind of fellow who plays from morning to night time to be that skilled. but now and again he comes out. When nature calls, you know. I kind of remember his face being there.
Bien.
Thank you, Lara. I need to be going.
Strange story this is.
Something isn't right here, I can feel it. We need to lift the veil on this.
Interrogar a los testigos. Venga, mi gente, vamos a resolver estos problemas que quiero irme para la isla de una vez por todas. A ver. De nuevo a la taberna. Todo gira sobre alrededor de esta taberna, chicos.
Tavern keeper.
I see you're back. Can I pour you something this time?
Sobre el gourmet.
I'm looking for a Naut, a young cabin boy who's been missing roll call for 2 days now.
A Naut, you say? That's not a lot to go on. There are quite a few that come to my tavern.
According to one of his fellows, he would have been taken right here.
A kidnapping? In my establishment? You surely jest. Or at least I hope you do. I would have noticed. That doesn't hold water.
Y a ver, posibles
Someone
testigos.
told me about one of your faithful clients. A big gambler, it would seem.
I see. An able-bodied man. Passes his time lightening the pouches of sailors coming through.
Where might I find him at this time?
Here? He would never give away his chair at his table. Anything else?
No.
I need
Chao.
to be off. Farewell.
Goodbye.
A ver, ¿dónde está el colega? Está
Who
más
are you?
borracho.
I don't recognize you. Am I in your debt?
No. Have no fear
Está
about
bastante
that.
malito y feito.
It's for a different reason that I am here. I'm looking for a Naut that disappeared 2 days ago, after visiting this establishment. A young cabin boy. 2 members of his crew accompanied him.
Yes, that does ring a bell. I've played with the 3 of them.
Tell me what happened that evening.
A rich merchant came in, with a band of strong arms. The kind of men you can round up for a few coins, if you catch my drift. They exchanged words with the cabin boy. The kid was defensive, not sitting pretty. And then they finally left.
And after that?
It just so happens that I did go out for a breather. I needed some fresh air. And I think I might well have seen those same men grab him. But that was none of my business. I wouldn't have thought that they were kidnapping him, if that's what it was. They weren't particularly rough with him.
What can you tell me about the boy? How was he that night?
He seemed rather nervous, as if he was worried about something. Didn't feel like playing, that I remember. And he must have been right to be nervous, if he's disappeared.
Who was the rich merchant, do you think? A jilted lover? A moneylender?
No, sir. You are in luck. It so happens that I know the man. It was Sir Fontaine, that merchant.
Where can I find him?
He has a house in the wealthy boroughs, just off the canal. A stone's throw from the Toleme embassy.
Thank you. You've been immensely helpful.
Bien.
This man is completely owned by his love for the game. Do you think we can trust him?
What would he gain from lying?
I have no idea. But what would any wealthy merchant gain from holding a penniless child?
Venga, vamos a buscar la casa del mercadero. Tengo que ir por otro lado. Bueno, esta es la casa de los Fontaine. ¿Quién es esta? Transeúnte.
Might I help you, sir?
I would like to have a word with Sir Fontaine.
He is absent, but the lady of the house could certainly receive you. Enter, please.
Ya está dentro ya. ¿Y qué vas a hacer en esa esquina? ¿Me vas a rezar? Está mirando lo interesante y prodigiosamente bien tallado que está ese detalle en la pared. Y mis aliados también. Hey, Tito, ¿qué estás haciendo ahí? Te pusieron de castigo. Bueno, vamos.
Oh, I know you. I've seen you at court. You are Lord de Sade. And to what do I
Sí,
owe the
señor.
honor of your visit, Excellency?
I would like to have a word with your husband.
He is not here, but perhaps I could be of help.
It concerns a delicate matter. We're looking for a missing cabin boy. According to witnesses, he had an argument with your husband before being taken.
I see. I am afraid that you have been misled. You seem to have come to the wrong conclusion. The cabin boy you speak of was not taken. He has simply returned home.
Excuse me, but I'm not sure I understand.
Pues es el hijo de él.
Don't you see, Your Excellency? We got our son back.
I am very surprised. Several witnesses confirmed that your son had a fight with your husband, and that his men escorted him from the tavern using force. If he had joined your husband willingly...
Witnesses? In a tavern? And you choose to believe these drunkards over a respectable family?
These witnesses are all in agreement, and it's their testimonies that have led me to your doorstep.
My son was probably shocked to have found us. My husband and the other men might have simply had to carry him. A gesture that your drunkards must have misunderstood.
What was your son doing on a Naut ship? Why would they have taken him?
It is what they do. Through pacts and contracts, they steal away young children from their mothers.
What are you talking about?
I would have thought that a legate would know these things. But it is true that you are young and inexperienced. It seems that you have been protected from the turpitudes of our own nation and their terrible allies. This horrible, constant ransoming that they put us through. But I will not say another word. You will have no trouble verifying the details now that you know what to look for.
Where might I find your son now?
I cannot say, Excellency. You must understand why. Until the Nauts have set sail, we live in fear they will take him back from us.
This pact? It sounds like some fear-inducing story.
The Nauts wouldn't be the first to recruit through dubious means.
Bueno, señores, vamos a pararlo por aquí. Llevamos 1 hora y 15 jugando, así que voy a salvar el juego y lo continuaremos en la próxima. Espero que ya en la próxima aventura resolvamos todos los problemas de esta ciudad y nos vayamos al nuevo mundo. Así que hasta la próxima.